It's about time with Rashawn's About Time Boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to the About Time Boxing family, to my About Time Boxing family, and my Trill 100 Mil gang? Y'all know who y'all are, and that's everybody who has been taking out the time to watch the videos, like the videos, and subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Um, for those who have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Pass the word about Rashawn's About Time Boxing. Become part of the About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang. Before I get into the subject at hand, I like classics, like classic, guns and stuff. So this here is this is one of the classics, one of my classics that I collect. This right here is a Black Hawk 41 Magnum Ruger. You know what I mean? So this is classic, you know what I mean? Pearl handle. It's a classic. But that's all I'm gonna show. I'm not, showing nothing else. But I like to collect like classics and stuff like that. Classic guns and Alright. Alright, today I wanna talk about a young kid. It's a decorated amateur. He made his he has over 140 amateur fights, or about 140 amateur fights or something like that, and he signed to Mayweather Promotions. Jalil Major Hackett. This kid is going to do some big things in the fight game. Now, he made his pro debut June 6th against Angelo Diaz. Stopped him in the first round. Now, and I'm telling y'all this because when Jaron Ennis first turned pro, I tried to tell a lot of people about Boots, and nobody paid attention. And now, look at him now. Jalil Hackett is a welterweight too. But see, not only is this kid major in the ring, he was major in school. This kid graduated high school with a 3.7 GPA. So not only is he skilled with the hands, but he's skilled with the mind too. So I believe it was like March, he signed with Mayweather Promotions in March of 2021, and made his pro debut in June of 2021. But he's no stranger to the fight game. Now, he's trained by his father, Bernard Hackett, and I think that his father has done an amazing job, with his son. And I really, because you know how the father and son relationships can go in the fight game. But I think that this one here is not going to be one of those things, you know what I mean, like when I really believe that that their bond, like videos that I've seen and footage that I've watched with them two interacting and how they are with each other, and how Bernard is with his son, with Jalil. I think they have a beautiful relationship, and the sky is definitely not going to be the limit for this kid. Like this is the potential that he has, you know what I mean, to do, big things in the fight game. Like, I can see it. And like I was saying, he's no stranger to the fight game now. Like, his father's been training him since he was 5 years old. And he's from the DC area, and his father used to work with Gary Russell and his brothers, Gary Russell Jr. and his brothers, and all that. And y'all might have seen some videos, where Gary Russell, was saying, like some mean things about Jalil Hackett, man. Like, but this a young kid, man, who's smart not only in the classroom but in the ring, and he like a sponge. He trying to absorb, what I mean, all of the knowledge. So, why would you even say some bad things about a kid like that? Because I believe he sparred with his brother, and he was talking like, yeah, my brother, put him on his ass and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, like, he was sparring and they was working. Jalil was still learning and growing at that time. He was still learning and growing, and he wasn't shy about it. He was like, yeah, I was in there, you know what I mean, with basically with family, you know what I mean, and he put me on my pants, like, I gotta be on point, like, But guess what though? He learned from anything, any mistakes that he made, like coming up, because because believe it or not, because he's worked with a lot of other pro fighters. Like, he's been around the likes of Shakur Stevenson. He's worked with Jerron Boots Ennis. You know what I mean? So there's, um, again, with Gary Russell and his brothers and them, he worked with them. And matter of fact, I remember seeing a video when Jalil was just a little kid, and Gary Russell Jr. was in the ring like shadow boxing, and Jalil was in there like trying, you know what I mean, like just moving around in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying, like. But this kid has a genuine love for the sport. He has a father that loves him. You know what I'm saying? I think he has a great support system. I think that, with Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather, I think that what they're going to do, as far as bringing him along, I think they're going to do an excellent job. You know what I'm saying? And, this kid, like I said, he's going to do a lot of big things. And some of y'all may have heard about him. Some of y'all may not have heard about him. But I'm telling y'all, for those who have not, y'all better start doing y'all homework on Jalil Major Hackett. Start doing y'all homework on this kid. You know what I mean? Because listen, Jerron Ennis is the now. Right now, he's the now of boxing. Jalil Hackett, for sure, is the future. The kid got great, he's a gym rat. He has great work ethic. He listens, to what his father's telling him. Again, I can't stress enough, like, how impressed I am with the relationship that him and his father have. And I think that that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? To be able, to realize, to train your son and realize that dream with your child, and y'all get to ride that wave and experience all that together. I think that that's a beautiful thing. And I think that they got the type of bond that they not going to let nobody break that bond. And I've seen interviews with his father, Bernard Hackett, and the way that Bernard talk, like, listen, you can tell he a different type of dude, and he ain't going for none of that stuff. You think you're gonna try getting his son ear or getting his ear and try to poison their relationship or their situation? It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So, like I said, I just wanted to, to take, just take this time out and bring Jalil Hackett, to y'all attention. And y'all need to start looking out for him, man. I believe he's going to be fighting again soon. I believe this month. An opponent has not been named yet, but I believe he's going to be fighting sometime in October. But please, whatever videos, whatever footage that y'all can watch on this kid Jalil Hackett, watch it all. Pay attention to it. You can see the different stages of this kid's development, and this is only what's on camera. This is not, like the stuff. And he's a very disciplined kid. Very disciplined kid with a good head on his shoulders. So listen, from Rashawn's About Time Boxing, listen, bro, we salute you, Jalil and Bernard Hackett. Wish you all the best. Wish y'all all the best. You know what I mean? With your boxing career. I know you just getting started. But listen, young man, I just want to tell you, listen, keep your shades on, because you have a very bright future. A very bright future. So keep them shades on. And again, if y'all subscribing to my channel, then please, follow this kid, follow his career, follow Jalil Hackett's career, support this kid, watch everything that he does. I'm telling you, listen, he's not going to disappoint you. He's not going to disappoint you. So again, like I said, I just wanted to, bring this to y'all attention about Jalil Hackett. Like I said, some of y'all may have heard about him, some of y'all may not have heard about him. But again, so start doing y'all homework and keep an eye out for this kid, because Jalil is definitely major and is going to be doing some major things in the fight game.